I'm Sean Barnett, and this is Roll Call. Thanks, Robert.com. Oh, I know this one. Jafar is Aladdin Jr. Yes, I played Jafar. Yeah. So I auditioned for Aladdin in this. And you know, I was in the final callback and didn't get it, and was very surprised I got this. But I was excited. You know, I never played a villain before, and you know, I'm wrong for it because I'm not a grand vizier that wants to take over the world and a whole kingdom via genie lamp. There's also this one time where at the very end of the show, when I'm like taking over the kingdom and I'm like becoming a genie, where my lead guard forgot the scroll that was supposed to be brought on, and so that I was supposed to like do a speech with. And instead, on opening night, I said, "Never mind, I memorized it," and then proceeded to do the entire monologue of the speech. So yeah, that was really fun. Thanks, Jafar. Well, my family loves this. Okay, I have two answers for this. I know it. There it is. Jack Thayer in Titanic and Archie in 13. Alright, so Jack was my first professional show. So it was the first time I ever worked with professional actors, with an amazing director, a musical director. I can't thank him enough. Larry Raven, thank you. And yeah, I was the only kid in this cast, so I got to like, you know, cause havoc on stage and backstage, and like I just felt like so accepted by all the adults in the cast. It was awesome. I wouldn't trade that experience for the world, and so would my family. And then Archie, it was my first time playing like the comic relief of a show. You know, my typecast has always been like boy next door. You know, like super nice and like ingenue boy. And so like I got to be really like get down and dirty with this one, and I was on crutches too for the first time out of many. Yeah, I really like just being funny and making some rude jokes. Well, that's scary. Pugsley in the Addams Family. So this was a I think this is my first ever like dream role, because I auditioned for this role so many times. When I finally got it, I was so stoked, and I got to do it with my sister as Wednesday. So that was super fun getting to play with that dynamic. I was the only child in a cast like full of adults, so I kind of felt like I had to like step up to that level. And I feel like I did pretty good, and I got to smoke on stage, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, I really loved it, and I got to wear a fat suit. Like, I did a lot of cool things in that show. Yes, Titanic again. So in this show, like, you know, everyone knows the story of the Titanic. We got to wear these like really cool like 19th century clothes. You know, I got to wear this like nice little like children's size suit. It was awesome. My favorite costume was Act 2, which all took place at night, obviously, because the Titanic sank at night. I got to wear these like cool pajamas and then this little like baby blue robe. That was like my favorite thing. I would like kind of sleep in it backstage, and just like it's the most convenient costume I've ever had, especially for like long tech nights. Ooh, a star. JoJo, Seussical. A lot of people don't like this show, but I have a soft spot for this, because this is the only role that I've ever played twice, and it's kind of the biggest, or one of the biggest roles I've ever played, because, you know, the show kind of centers around him, and just like this kid's just like imagination is what brings all these Dr. Seuss characters to life, and brings this whole story that brings all these books to the stage. And I had a lot of fun with both of my Cat in the Hats that I got to do this show with different productions. Leaf. I feel like there were some things in my performance as Leaf that I feel like I could have expanded on in terms of just like his sensitivity and his sort of more sweeter side. And yeah, I just kind of want to re-explore some of the deeper aspects of his character. Also, there's a lot more jokes that I've thought of since then that I want to do as him. Ensemble in Newsies and Ancestor in the Addams Family. So, Addams Family is my first ever paid job. It's the first and only time so far that I've ever gotten paid to do a show. And also, I was the only teenager in the Ancestor ensemble besides the kid who played Pugsley. So I felt this like huge sense of responsibility, but also like had so much fun just like making these like new like older friends who I still like keep in touch with to this day. And just like I love this experience is one that like really changed my life and changed my career pretty much. And Newsies, this is the most fun because this is the most danciest show I've ever done. Wow! I did the show also in a professional regional production. And oh my god, the choreography was insane. And also I got to do some fight choreography after Seize the Day. I got to like wrestle with an older dude. It was so much fun. Yeah, and I just love this show. Newsies is one of my favorite shows, so I mean, who wouldn't want to carry the banner and Seize the Day all day? Crutchy. So I got to do Newsies again about a year after I did the show professionally. I did a youth production as Crutchy, another one of my dream roles. And you know, I've always felt like one of those friends like Crutchy to Jack Kelly, who's just tries to support everyone in what they're doing and tries to help them follow their dreams and like kind of wants to fight for what's right. And also just I really love this show and I really want to play this role again, please. Thanks for joining us on Roll Call. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things. And we'll see you guys next time.